Hey guys, मेरा नाम डॉक्टर शरुण है और आप सबका स्वागत है हमारे इस चैनल में जिसका नाम है नीट बडी where we provide you with daily biology MCQs from one of the chapters of class 11th or class 12th NCERT Biology, and the name of the chapter from which we are going to provide you with MCQs today is there on your screens. So without wasting much time, let's get started with the MCQs for today.
Question number 1. Gills are not a respiratory organ in option A. Molluscs, option B. Fishes, option C. Reptiles, or option D. Aquatic arthropods. Gills are not a respiratory organ in. The correct answer is option C, that is reptiles. In reptiles, the respiratory organ is lungs, not gills. Question 2. Trachea divides into left and right primary bronchi at the level of option A. T5, option B. T4, option C. T6, or option D. T3. Trachea divides into left and the right primary bronchi at the level of. The correct answer is option A. It divides at the level of T5. What does T5 means? It means fifth thoracic vertebrae. At the level of fifth thoracic vertebrae, the trachea divides into left and right primary bronchi. Question 3. Which of the following is not supported by cartilaginous ring? Which of the following is not supported by cartilaginous rings? Option A. Primary bronchi, option B. Secondary bronchi, option C. Initial bronchioles, or option D. Terminal bronchioles. Which of the following is not supported by cartilaginous rings? The correct answer is option D. The terminal bronchioles, which leads to alveoli, are not supported by cartilaginous rings. Rest all three are supported by cartilaginous rings. Question 4. Conducting part constitute external nostril up to terminal bronchioles, external nostrils up to initial bronchioles, external nostrils up to tertiary bronchioles, or external nostrils up to alveoli. Conducting part constitutes which of the following things? The correct answer is option A, that is conducting part constitutes from external nostril up to terminal bronchioles. Question 5. Which of the following is incorrect about the wall of thoracic chamber? Of the four statements, one is incorrect about the wall of thoracic chamber. Option A. Dorsally made by sternum, option B. Ventrally made by sternum, option C. Laterally made by ribs, option D. Lower side by diaphragm. So these are the walls of thoracic chamber. You have to tell which one is incorrect. The answer is option A. Dorsally made by sternum. It's incorrect. Dorsally, the thoracic chamber is made by vertebral column. Question 6. The correct value of tidal volume in ml per minute is 6000 to 8000, 8000 to 10,000, 500 to 600, 5000 to 6000. Correct value of tidal volume in ml per minute is. The correct answer is option A, 6000 to 8000. 500 ml is the tidal volume per breath. 6000 to 8000 is tidal volume in 1 minute. Question 7. Contraction of which of the following muscles result in expiration? Option A. Diaphragm, option B. External intercostal, option C. Internal intercostal, or option D. None of these. Contraction of which of the following muscles results in expiration? The correct answer is option D, that is none of these. Expiration is a passive process. No muscle is required for expiration. Question 8. Which of the following is accessory muscle of respiration? Option A. Diaphragm. Option B. Sternocleidomastoid. Option C. External intercostal muscles. Option D. Internal intercostal muscles. Which of the following is accessory muscle of respiration? The correct answer is option B. Sternocleidomastoid is the accessory muscle of respiration which is used in forced inspiration. Question 9. PO2, that is partial pressure of oxygen in oxygenated blood, is option A 95 millimeter of Hg, option B 40 millimeter of Hg, option C 45 millimeter of Hg, or option D 104 millimeter of Hg. Partial pressure of oxygen in oxygenated blood is. The correct answer is option A. 95 millimeter of mercury is the partial pressure of oxygen in oxygenated bloods. Question 10. Major cause of emphysema is option A. Smoked food, option B. Coal dust, option C. Cigarette smoke, or option D. Alcohol. Major cause of emphysema is. What is emphysema? It is a lung disease in which the alveolar walls get damaged, which result in reduced surface area for exchange of gases. Which of the following four causes is the major cause of emphysema? The correct answer is option C, cigarette smoking. Question number 11. The epithelial tissue present on the inner surface of bronchioles and fallopian tubes is glandular, ciliated, squamous, cuboidal. Epithelial tissue on the inner surface of bronchioles and fallopian tube is. The correct answer is option B, that is ciliated. Question number 12. What is another name of windpipe? Trachea, larynx, esophagus, lungs. Another name for windpipe. The correct answer is option A, trachea. Question number 13. The effect of cigarette smoking and radon in combination on lungs is fatal, synergistic, mutualistic, or antagonistic. Effect of cigarette smoking and radon in combination on lungs is. The correct answer is option B. They are synergistic in action. Question number 14. What is true about RBCs in humans? They carry about 20 to 25% of carbon dioxide. They transport 99.5% of oxygen. They transport about 80% of oxygen only, and rest 20% of it is transported in dissolved state in blood plasma. They do not carry carbon dioxide at all. True about RBC in humans. The correct answer is option A. They carry about 20 to 25% of carbon dioxide. Question number 15. The hemoglobin of human fetus. Option A has higher affinity for oxygen than an adult, has lower affinity for oxygen than an adult, its affinity for oxygen is same as that of an adult, has only 2 protein subunits instead of 4. Hemoglobin in human fetus. The correct answer is option A, that is it has a higher affinity for oxygen than that of an adult, and it makes sense because it needs to derive oxygen from mother's hemoglobin, right? So if the fetal hemoglobin has higher affinity, it would be able to extract the oxygen out of the maternal hemoglobin. However, if adult hemoglobin had higher affinity, even if the fetal hemoglobin tried to extract that oxygen out, the maternal hemoglobin would leave that oxygen, right? So the option A is correct. Fetal hemoglobin has higher affinity for oxygen than an adult hemoglobin. Question number 1. In cellular respiration, breakdown of glucose to carbon dioxide and water takes place in option A, nucleus, option B, mitochondria, option C, cytoplasm, or option D, lysosome. Breakdown of glucose to carbon dioxide and water takes place in. The correct answer is option B, that is mitochondria. What happens in cytoplasm? You're right, formation of pyruvic acid takes place in cytoplasm. Question number 2. During inspiration, diaphragm becomes option A, relaxed, option B, constricted, option C, expanded, or option D, remains intact. During the process of inspiration, what happens to the diaphragm? The correct answer is option B, it constricts. And what happens during expiration? The diaphragm relaxes. Number 3. The control center for everyday respiration is in option A, forebrain, option B, cerebellum, option C, diencephalon, or option D, medulla. the control center for everyday respiration is? The correct answer is option D. It is present in medulla. Question number 4. Hamburg's phenomena is also known as option A. Hydrogen shift, option B. Chloride shift, option C. Carbonic acid shift mechanism, or option D. Potassium pump. Hamburg's phenomena is also known as. The correct answer is option B. Chloride shift mechanism. Question number 5. Chloride shift is essential for transport of option A. Carbon dioxide and oxygen, option B. Nitrogen, option C. Oxygen, or option D. Carbon dioxide. Chloride shift is essential for transport of. The correct answer is option D, that is carbon dioxide. Number 6. Mammalian lungs have enormous number of minute alveoli. It is to allow option A. More surface area for diffusion of gases, option B. More source for increasing the volume of inspired air, option C. More spongy texture to keep lung in proper shape, or option D. More nervous supply to keep the organ intact when working. What is the main reason behind presence of enormous number of small alveoli? The correct answer is option A, to increase the surface area for diffusion of gases. Question number 7. Oxygen dissociation curve is option A. Sigmoid, option B. Slope, option C. Straight line, or option D. Parabola. What is the shape of oxygen dissociation curve? The correct answer is option A, that is sigmoid shape. Question number 7. Hemoglobin has maximum affinity with option A. Carbon dioxide, option B. Carbon monoxide, option C. Oxygen, or option D. Ammonia. Hemoglobin has maximum affinity with. The correct answer is option B. Carbon monoxide. Hemoglobin has maximum affinity with carbon dioxide, and the affinity with carbon dioxide is almost 4 times that of oxygen. Question number 9. Identify the correct match. Option A. Glottis, opening into the trachea, Adam's apple. Larynx, C-shaped cartilage, trachea, or option D. All the above. Identify the correct match. The correct answer is option D, that is all the above matches are correct. Question number 10. The rate of breathing is controlled by option A. Muscular function of body, option B. Carbon dioxide, option C. Oxygen, option D. Stress. Rate of breathing is controlled by. The correct answer is option B, that is the amount of carbon dioxide that is present in the blood controls the rate of breathing, and it has been observed that oxygen actually has no role in controlling the rate of breathing. Question number 11. What will happen to oxygen dissociation curve if the carbon dioxide concentration is increased in blood? Option A. No effect. Option B. Oscillation will occur. Option C. Shift to left. Option D. Shift to right. What will happen to oxygen dissociation curve if the carbon dioxide concentration is increased in blood? The correct answer is option D. The curve will shift to right. Number 12. The normal rate of breathing per minute is option A 12 to 16, option B 5 to 10, option C 18 to 20, or option D 20 to 24. The normal rate of breathing per minute is. The correct answer is option A, that is 12 to 16 breaths per minute. Question number 13. Partial pressure of carbon dioxide at alveoli is option A 40 mm of Hg, option B 45 mm of Hg, option C 95 mm of Hg, or option D 104 mm of Hg. Partial pressure of carbon dioxide at alveoli is. The correct answer is option A, that is 40 mm of Hg. Question number 14. The breakdown product of hemoglobin is option A bilirubin, option B biliverdin, option C hemocyanin, or option D scatol. The breakdown product of hemoglobin is. The correct answer is option A bilirubin. And what is bilirubin? It is a bile pigment. Question number 15. The correct value of IRV, inspiratory reserve volume, is option A 2500 to 3000, option B 1000 to 1100 ml, option C 3000 to 3500 ml, or option D 1500 to 1600 ml. What is the correct value of IRV? The correct answer is option A, that is 2500 to 3000 ml.
So those are the MCQs for today. I hope you found this video helpful, and for tomorrow's MCQ session we are going to take up the next chapter following the chapter that we took up today. So that would be all for today. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, all the best and keep working hard. To like and share this video if you find it helpful, and if you're new out there, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.